On. Hey Cromponders, got an itch? Scratch it. This is the first of many videos you'll receive in our Crompond School Monthly Scratch Challenge. The idea of these videos are to give you an overview of what you'll see in each month's challenge and give you any supporting documentation or help that you might need to complete the challenge. So I'm really excited to start this project with everyone at Crompond, so every student has the same opportunity to learn and create using Scratch. So let's dive in. Let's check out September's challenge. And we're going to start you off with the to-do section. So in the to-do section, you're first going to review this coding site and share some terminology with your students. This is a coding site that I've created using Google Sites, and it's got a lot of helpful information, starting off with a really great video of why coding should be taught in schools and some great facts about coding and the jobs that are in New York. You'll notice up top here, if you click on the terminology page, there's a lot of information. There's also a Kahoot game, so you can check that out as well. Going back to our monthly to-do, you're going to try an unplugged activity with your class. So before you even dive into Scratch, you're going to do something unplugged. If you've never done unplugged before, it's any activity that teaches students about coding without the use of technology. So back to the coding website, it has a couple of different sites here that have all sorts of different unplugged activities. If you go to code.org, it takes you to their unplugged section here. It's probably the easiest place to learn, and you can explore all the different unplugged activities that they have. They have great instructions for the teachers, so you don't have to make something up. They have it all there for you. One of my favorite unplugged activities is super, super simple. I call it the human robot. Basically, what you'll do is you will stand someplace in your classroom, and then one at a time, you'll ask your students to instruct you how to get out of the classroom. The whole idea is to learn, make mistakes, try new things. They have to give you specific instructions. So often you'll find you're running into a wall or bouncing off of a desk or taking tiny steps or ginormous steps. Once the kids catch on as to what you're doing, they'll learn how to change the code in order to get you to your end location in a better route. So it's a lot of fun. I've done it several times with a lot of classes, and the kids really, really like it. So once you try at least one unplugged activity, you're going to then start working with Scratch a little bit. You have to ensure that you have a teacher account or create a teacher account. This is absolutely crucial in order to do the work we need to do. Both you and the student need to have student and educator accounts. So what you're going to do is, if you haven't done this already, just click on this link. It's going to take you to a Google Doc with specific instructions as to how to sign up for a teacher account and also how to get your students signed into your class once you have one. So that's right there in the instructions. And once you have a teacher account, you're going to go to My Classes and create a new class for this year. Obviously, you won't have any students in your new class because this is the first time these students will be logging into your class. So what you'll do is you'll go to the Students tab and then click Student Sign Up link. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll just sign into my educator account. So you'll come right up top here. You go to My Classes. You can create a new class here. And then click Add Class. And then you're going to go right here to Students and click right here to Student Sign Up link. So you're going to click on Generate. It'll give you this link here. You're just going to copy and paste this right into your Google Classroom or onto your website so the students can access it. Each student needs to become a member of your Scratch class. We ideally would like each student to have only one Scratch account in your class. So that's why it's important that you give them specific instructions as to what their username and password should be. The great thing is when they sign up to be a student in your class, if you have to, you can reset their password right from your teacher dashboard. So that's really, really helpful. We have suggested in the past that student usernames be something recognizable yet unique, because there can only be one of those usernames out there. So a good suggestion is to tack on your class name or the grade level they're in, anything that's going to make them unique, yet you'll still be able to know which Scratch user that is. So lastly, we have a Just for Fun section. Just for fun, explore some Scratch projects in the gallery. So I'll just check it out here for you. So this is Scratch's gallery. It's going to constantly change whenever people add projects. It's totally open source, which means people can add to it. They can view people's projects. They can edit people's projects, or what Scratch calls remixing, where you get a copy for yourself and you get to check it out. So the whole idea is to explore some projects. Go ahead and take a look at one. And you'll notice up top here, they'll tell you how many scripts and how many sprites are in that project. And then you can see inside and you can check out more about that project. It's really great to get an understanding of the code and the work a person did once you get to explore their project here. So if I just click see inside, here's all the different sprites that they're using, and here's the code for each sprite. So you can see as you click through, you get to really explore kind of their project. If you click on Remix, that project becomes your own, and then you can tweak it and add to it and really explore more. So that's your Just for Fun, but definitely to do, you want to check out the coding website, try at least one unplugged activity, and make sure you and your students can get into Scratch. So that's it for September's challenge. I look forward to working with you and your students. If you have any questions,